When we think of artificial intelligence, we often imagine a weightless, digital phenomenon. But the AI revolution has a heavy, industrial reality buried deep underground. While retail investors chase the high-frequency movements of software startups, a specific class of billionaire capital is pivoting. They are prioritizing the long-term ownership of the physical assets that make the digital world possible. This physical base layer is built from vast server farms, high-security data centers, and thousands of miles of subterranean fiber optic cable. Because most attention is fixated on the software application layer, the infrastructure required to run those applications remains a wide open territory for massive private investment. These investors have realized that to control the future of the AI economy, they must move past the code and own the ground it runs on. This strategy was on display in July 2026 during the inaugural Google Cloud Summit Africa in Johannesburg. The event brought together significant state and corporate power, including South African President Cyril Ramaphosa and Google executive James Manyika. But the key figure linking these institutions was Zimbabwean billionaire Strive Masiyiwa, an entrepreneur with a net worth of approximately $1.4 billion. Masiyiwa's presence signals a necessary alignment for the next investment cycle. AI expansion in emerging markets requires the direct coordination of private capital, global technology firms, and government policy. Unlike technology ventures that focus on short-term trends, Masiyiwa has spent decades building digital infrastructure. His timeline is measured in generations, not quarterly earnings. He has executed this through three primary businesses: Econet Group, Cassava Technologies, and Liquid Intelligent Technologies. Together, these companies have constructed a fiber optic network connecting more than 35 countries across the continent. This network provides the foundation for expanding cloud computing, cybersecurity, and data center capabilities into regions previously left off the digital grid. Building this network requires immense physical labor and direct capital deployment. It is a slow, difficult process of overcoming geographic friction to lay cables in the dirt. The economic advantage here is clear. By owning the connectivity of a continent, Masiyiwa creates a position that remains profitable regardless of which software company wins the AI market. Artificial intelligence has specific technical constraints. It requires unprecedented data transfer speeds and massive processing power to function effectively. In this environment, latency is the enemy. To provide the instant responses AI users expect, global companies cannot rely on distant servers. The need for local, high-speed processing forces companies like Google to rely on physical networks that are already established on the ground. This reliance shifts the power dynamic. The owners of the local towers and cables become the gatekeepers to the entire digital market. In the hierarchy of the tech world, software companies often act as tenants, while the billionaires who own the hardware backbone are the landlords. We are seeing a shift in how global technology companies view the continent. Africa is becoming a primary destination for the foundational infrastructure that will support the AI economy. The alignment of government priorities and private capital is creating a protective environment for these long-term digital assets. This movement suggests that for investors, the ownership of the fiber networks, massive data centers, and cloud platforms is becoming one of the defining themes of wealth creation in the artificial intelligence era. While software trends can be fragile and quick to disappear, physical infrastructure provides a lasting foundation for compounding value. To understand who will hold long-term power in the AI revolution, look past the software and follow the billionaires building the continent's digital backbone.